Start again here. Yeah. Aerodyne International.
Aerodyne International is a cutting-edge tech firm out...
You still...
Yeah. Aerodyne International is a cutting-edge tech firm out of the Midwest.
You can do bigger chunks than this.
Yeah.
You're able to do it. You can say cutting-edge tech firm. You
Yeah.
can say that.
Aerodyne International is a cutting-edge tech firm. It's a cutting-edge STEM firm. I'm not being...
we can do this. Okay.
Aerodyne, yeah.
If you read ahead, you've got three possible chunks or less. So you've got Aerodyne International, which is the subject. Then you've got is, which is easy, it's the verb. Then you've got cutting-edge tech firm out of the Midwest. You can do it in three chunks. That's your object or whatever it is. No, you're saying it's this. So you can do it in three. So but give me a pause on that is.
Aerodyne International is a cutting-edge tech firm out of the Midwest, awaiting imminent patent approval on a new generation of radar equipment.
That's it. And you did the last one in one chunk.
Yeah.
You can flow these. You can do it. So all the brokers, listen in rapt attention.
So if Aerodyne shares rise to only $1, and our research indicates they could go much, much higher. And
you didn't do the brackets.
Yeah.
So
if Aerodyne shares rise to only $1, and our research indicates they could go much, much higher, your profit on a mere $3,000 investment would be upwards of $50,000. That's correct. You could pay off your mortgage.
Yes, because if this bit is in brackets, which means you go straight from $1 to euro on your tone of voice.
Yeah,
I always say to in the castings that I teach this stuff and I make the same mistakes that I'm telling people off about doing, because I got corrected on the casting on Monday. I went to a casting and I messed it up and I cut my chunk or something, and he said, no, it's like this. And I said, yeah, shit, I'm being stupid. I'm not thinking about what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So seconds tick by. Suddenly Jordan starts writing.
$4,000. Will that be check or money order?
Jordan scrawls out a buy ticket. Chris Knight and the other brokers stare at him.
How'd you fucking do that? I was trained pitbull in the company of lapdogs.
So Jordan sits at his desk, mid-pitch, totally focused. Okay, so don't think you have to go fast. Give it the intention, not the speed.
It's a rock-solid company, sir. It's the next Microsoft. 6,000. Terrific.
That was good.
I should have waited more between post more.
You've got to be doing different things for different bits of the same text. You did them all the same. It was good, but you've got to think. Here, it's a rock-solid company, sir. It's the next Microsoft. Has he bought yet? I don't think so. Because the moment that the guy buys, he's not going to continue selling. He's going to end with that. He's just going to write down how much he wants to buy, that's it. So at the beginning, the first 2 lines up to here, he hasn't bought yet. He's still selling it. Then there's a pause, and the guy says to him on the phone, you need to anticipate what the other person says. He's just said, okay, yes, let's do it. 6,000. And he says, 6,000? Terrific. So there's a difference between here and here. Here's before he sold, and here he's in writing it down, and then him congratulating the buyer. So there's 3 levels. Try that.
It's a rock-solid company, sir. It's the next Microsoft. 6,000? Terrific.
That's it. You got it. Yeah. Because the thing with you is, whilst you can be good, you're always the same. So we want to work on that variation thing. So you start schooling out a buy ticket.
By the way, what is exactly voice coaching? Voice coaching.
Well, it could mean...
What's the difference between what we do and voice coaching?
I class myself as a voice coach. Voice coach is normally more to do with pronunciation, the volume of your voice, the tone, projecting your voice to a public scenario. But I also think that it's including all the things that we're doing here. Like this line, you give this line this way, this line this way, this line this way. No, it's what we do here. So I call myself a voice coach.
Yeah. So this is the type of exercise you would do to try to improve your, I would say, the charisma of your voice or something?
Exactly. So some of it could be more technical things, the tone, the level of the voice. Here we're doing more artistic things, but it's all the same, because when you were doing this line, we identified that there were 3 parts to it, and each one you do in a different way. We could have analysed them. You say, terrific, well there you need to sound more positive, but I didn't need to tell you that. I just need you to identify the 3 things that you had. You know exactly how to do them. But the thing is, you forget, and you just go straight on in your line, which is fine for 10 seconds, but after a couple of minutes But what we're doing is voice coaching. It's basically like acting training for executives.
Yeah.
I used to
What's the equivalent? There's a synonym of charisma that they always use in this year-end committees when we're speaking about people. What's their name? They always use it.
You also have what's called a dialect coach or an accent coach, which is strictly the pronunciation.
Yeah.
When I was studying drama, I used to hire voice coaches who were strictly accent or dialect coaches, because, for example, if I wanted to do the American accent for a part or whatever, I would hire a dialect coach to teach me that, just that dialect. And they won't be showing me how to act, they would just be doing the pronunciation. So part of being a voice coach for me is the pronunciation part. You're not so bad. You still have your S and Z, your je, exposure, derision.
Yeah.
But mainly now we're looking more at the...
It's a synonym of charisma. Of presence.
We're looking at your voice charisma. Yes.
Do you know, like, what I'm referring to? Can you think of a word?
I can't think of a synonym for...
Because you know when you have something in your mind that you really want to remember and you cannot move on?
Don't worry about it. It's voice charisma. We got it. This is what we're doing.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay, I need to...
Okay, so here Jordan, he's for almost 1 second, he's battling with his own conscience. But he's selling his soul to the devil, the same way that Donald Trump buying the Saudi arms when they cut people up alive and then chemically destroy them in the garden.
Yeah.
Okay?
I felt really bad lying to people, but within 12 weeks I was making some serious money.
Okay, so you got the change, no?
Yeah.
The first up to the comma, you're feeling bad. You're thinking, I was feeling bad. This is not good what I do to these people. But the second line is, but I was making all this money, so I forgot it. So we need more change. Okay? You did a change, but you didn't do enough.
I felt really bad lying to people, but within 12 weeks, I was making some serious money.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
I cannot get over this. Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
it. My mind, when I get caught on something, I get caught on something. I need to find the synonym. Sorry.
Jordan's parents' apartment, living room day. Jordan's mother, Leah, opens a box with a beautiful diamond necklace. I'll look it up for you afterwards. I have time to look on the internet. The card reads from your son, the doctor. So Jordan again. I'll look it up for you afterwards. Voice charisma or whatever it is.
But the problem is I cannot get over it.
You can. Concentrate.
Okay.
Imagine this is your job. You have to forget your...
Yeah, but this is not my job. We're here to...
Stimulate your...
Steam off? No.
Let off steam.
Let off steam.
Steam off is to leave. Let off steam is to... If you let off your steam, you can't go anywhere. If you've let off your steam, then you have no pressure in your engine, you see?
Yeah.
In your steam train.
Sorry, it's going to take you 2 minutes. You can think of it. If you find it before me,